Um, my name is Kaothar Bint Sirajudeen. I'm from Osun State. I'm from the family of four, and I'm the first child of my family. And I was born on September 12th, 1990. Figure the rest out. um, I guess that's all. Well, writing for me is something I've always been doing since I was little. Like as far back as I can remember, like I've been writing since I was little, all this fairy tale story because I'm this type of person that I love watching cartoons. So I always write this whole story that starts with once upon a time and ends with and they live happily ever after. But when it comes to writing in a professional way, I think I was inspired by someone. I do call him my boss, and he was the one who taught me how to, write things. And his name is Akombi Taufik. He's also a good writer. He's someone you can always look up to and look out for because he has great works when it comes to writing. So he was one who actually inspired me. But when it comes to writing, I've been writing a long time ago. But he actually taught me the old techniques involved in writing. That's it. Well, actually, people might think writing is something that is very easy to do because it deals with, unless you just want to put out any type of thing out there, that is when you can always write in a way that doesn't really suit. But if you actually want to write, you have to take your time, think about it. But the process that I go through whenever I want to write is I get myself the topic that I want to write about. After getting the topic, I because most times I write about things that deals with environment. I'm not this type of person that really love to write about all this, love poems and all of that. Nah, I'm not really a big fan of those type of writing. So I basically write things that has to do with the society, like, all these day-to-day activities we face in the society. So when I'm about to write, I just think about things in my environment that needs to be touched. That's it. Wow. Well, the name Bint Siraj, you know, at first when I opened my Facebook, just like every normal youth, you start writing different name. I've built so much name on Facebook, but I just felt, honestly, I actually love my dad's name. My dad is the one bearing Sirajudeen, and Bint is just an Arabic word that stands for daughter. So Bint Siraj is like the daughter of Siraj. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me stick to this particular name. So formerly, there's a friend of mine that knows that every 60 days I do change my, like every 6 months. Is it every 6 months or whatever that you have the chance to change your name on Facebook? Like I do change my name, but ever since I put the Bint Sirajudeen Bello, I found out that I really loved it and people started noticing me with that name. So I came up with the short form which is Bint Siraj. And since then, I mean, I've been enjoying my name and I think it's cool when people say the name also. I don't know about them, but I think people love calling me that. Hmm. Definitely, like definitely. I always feel some type of way, and like it's really it's annoying. Let's be honest. Like it's really annoying. You take your time to write stuff, and I prefer when you share other people's work instead of you copying it and not acknowledging the person who actually wrote it. It's really bad, and at first I always go to those people and seriously I go to them in a very kind way. I don't try to bash them, I just try to talk them out like, come on, at least you should have given me the regard as to the owner of what you posted there. And the funniest part is you will feel more pain when the person who copied your work actually have more likes and more comment than you that actually did the work. So it's a hell lot of crazy thinking, but it really gets to me when people copy my work and don't acknowledge me. It's really sad, honestly. Very. I got asked this question so many times, and I don't blame them. That's simply because I'm a big fan of rings. Like, I love putting on rings. Like, I love putting on rings. And when I put on rings, I actually love the ones that speaks volume of oh, that looks like a wedding ring. I don't put on all this fancy ring. I put on the one like, something like this. Like, and at first I was actually using it to shoo them away. Like, I don't need any guy. Like, and especially where I am, I don't want any kind of relationship. I'm not in my country, and I'm not ready to settle for any silly type of relationship here. I know I'm not God, and I know nothing, but the reason why I put on ring most especially is to shoo guys away. Like, I'm not in for all this relationship stuff. Like, so, well, how soon? I'm not God, but honestly, if I see someone who is serious, I would go for the person, but after I make my money. Oh, when it comes to my best food, I don't know, probably because of the way I present myself. Some people start guessing my best food for me and they be like, wow, you really love spaghetti, and I do eat them, but when it comes to a food that I can't toy with, that is definitely bread and beans. I don't know how that sounds, but that's my best food. I really love bread and beans. Like, I can't tell you with it though. When I was in Nigeria, like, there's one particular woman, she knows me, Yatosin, in Akibaye Street. Damn. She's my best. Like, I will go all the way from Ishaga sometimes to buy it, and all this we're going. Damn. If you really want to get me, don't buy me flowers. Buy me our going and bread, and we are good to go. You understand? Hmm? That's one of the things to get me. That's a long process now. Anyway, I can't tell you how to bake bread. You go and buy the bread yourself. But the beans, I think you boil water. When you boil your water, you slice in onions. After slicing onion, you must have picked your beans, and after picking the beans, you pour it inside. When the beans get softened a little bit, then you put all your pepper, maggi, salt. And there's one thing, don't give me names, but I love adding sugar to my beans. And I could remember there was a time my dad flogged I and my brother because we put sugar in our beans. After our mom finished cooking the beans, then we added sugar at the back. I don't know how my dad, probably he saw the sugar at the tip of the plate and he tasted the beans and he was like, why do you guys put sugar in your beans? And we got flogged that day, seriously. But beans, my bestie. Yes. I've been in relationships before. Come on, why would I be in a relationship? I've been in relationships before, and how many? I think three. I've been in three relationships before, and most of my relationships are just like they aren't like most times I'm always involved in distance relationships. I don't know why. Most times I've never really had this long relationship with someone that I get to see every time and every day and everything. So just three. I've been in three. Wherever they are, bye. Because honestly, I'm the one that always fuck the relationship up. Because I don't know, a part of me is not just ready for relationships. Well, shout out to those who always call me proud. I've gotten that. Like, I get that a lot from people. They tell me that I'm proud, and the reason why I'm not actually bothered is because this actually comes most times from guys, and that's because they keep greeting me and I don't respond and all of that. And I'm just this kind of person that whatever I'm not interested in, I actually prefer when I chat with people on posts. When we have this funny and chat, but when you try to shift it to the inbox and you start questioning me too much and all of that, so I get tired of it. And I think the reason why I'm being tagged proud is because most times I don't reply to people's messages. I guess so. And sometimes I guess it's because of the way that I talk. Some guys actually always tell me that I'm a feminist because I'm always like an advocate of have your own money before you get married and all of that. So I get actually right from time I always have friends who tell me that I'm funny. because of the way that I talk, some things that I say, the way that I act, and all of that. So I don't know. I've been having the idea for a long time, but I didn't have the necessary tools, which is a good phone, to actually start doing them. So I just always have them in my head and put them in papers. So when I got a little balasa phone that that I'm presently using, so I felt I should keep doing it before I start having better gadgets that would give me the right quality and the right concept that I'm trying to push. So I'm not stopping, I'm not slacking. I'm still going to be doing it the little way that I can, and I'm sure there are some people who actually are grinding with me from the bottom, and they can't wait to see me there. So the idea actually came from me myself. Like I've always done it for a long time, so I'm just putting it into heart now. Hey, I wanna be a billionaire, billionaire, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not God, but come on, ya Rabbi, you know what I want. I want to see myself as a billionaire in the next 5 years. Because, I don't know, if you work hard, pray hard, I know not everyone is destined to be rich before they die, but I hope to be among those that are destined to be rich. I don't know what my future holds, but I think I'll keep pushing you know, and I pray just one day my effort just pays off. That's it. I really want to be so many things. So many things. Ha! I aim to become a motivational speaker. I aim to become an actress. I aim to become a songwriter. I aim to be, I don't know, I just aim to be every positive thing. And I just want to be this business tycoon also. Like, I love business. I love doing businesses. So I have so many things that I really want to be. And I aim to be so many things that fetches flus. That fetches money. That's what I want to. Like, I really aim to be so many things. But most especially, I just want to be this type of person that people look up to, people look at and be like, oh, there's one part of her that I want to put into my own life. And I just want to be people's role model. So, to everyone who have been grinding with me since day one of my existence on earth, starting from my parents, my families, my friends, my loved ones, the one that I've never seen before, but yet they love and honor me before I even started anything. Like, they've been there for me. I just want to say that I love you all, and please keep supporting me, keep supporting every single thing that I do, and like you always do, don't forget to always call me back when you feel that I'm going the wrong way. Because that is one thing I love about people who love me. When they dictate that I'm going sideways, they quickly draw me back like, girl, that's the pitch right there. Come back here. This is the road. That is one thing about people that I call my loved ones. And to anyone who is aspiring to write, what I'm just going to say is keep pushing your pen, keep getting your grammars right, and just be yourself. Thank you.